Hey, it's Renee with Cancercize with Renee B. Welcome to the page if this is your first time. I am obviously going through chemo. I was diagnosed with breast cancer, stage 2B, and I had to have a double mastectomy and reconstruction surgery that I'm only halfway through the process because now I'm doing chemo. And I was told when I was doing chemo that exercise is going to be the #1 way to help you beat the fatigue and the side effects. So I started this page the day I found out I was going to do chemo. And just to prove to myself that the doctors are right and to be an encouragement to others, because it's hard to get into a workout program. I know there's some out there, but for us it's a very difficult program to get into because it's very limited spaces. So I thought I would start something on YouTube that would just be short and every day some type of workout. So welcome to the page. Please share with your friends. Please subscribe. I just want to know if I'm heading in the right direction. So we're just going to do a little warm up here. And today is all about modifying. Yesterday was all about balance. And today we're going to modify. All right, so we're going to do some moves on the floor. Some of which I can't remember the name of because chemo brain. But I'm hoping my notes, descriptions will, maybe I'll be able to do the move. I just won't be able to remember the name of it. So it's okay. All right, so keep those knees coming up. Just kind of warming up our body a little bit. Make sure you guys talk to your doctors. Let them know that you're working out. You know, make sure it's okay because different types of surgeries, different treatments. You know, everybody is affected differently. So, okay, we'll swing those arms a little more. Just get some body temperature up there. Oxygen. Now listen to your body. We are modifying today, so it should be easier to do some, not easier, but it shows you some of the motions that you can do to modify. So, let's start off with a modified plank. Now, we've done these before, but we're going to do it again. So we're going to get on the floor, and I lose my side of the video when I do these, but okay, so hands and knees to start with, okay? And knees out. So we're going to modify. So modifying our plank means we're going to go down onto our elbows, and you want your hands flat on the floor. Your head needs to be neutral, looking forward, okay? Now you can stay here on your knees, not the total modified, but we're going to go up on our toes for just a few moments because it really does work our core and our abs and our shoulders and everything. So, ready? Make sure you're breathing, and up we go. Now, you don't want your butt too high in the air, but you also don't want it sagging, okay? And breathe it out. You start shaking, that's okay. That's perfectly okay. It means all those muscles are working. Try not to shrug your shoulders. Breathe. Okay, let's come on down out of there. Stretch it back out. Okay, so let's do, now we're going to do like a modified mountain climber, okay? And boy, I got some of my friends who are doing the triple knee mountain climber right now, and that's when you're in a full plank like we were up on our toes. And they lift up, twist, lift, and back. And that's like the new go-to move right now, but I know that's kind of difficult. It's a difficult move, especially if you've had all of this area surgery done and chemo knocking you on your butt. So we're just going to do a very modified mountain climber, which basically means we're just going to take it really slow, and we'll take breaks in between. So we're going to get up into a traditional plank, up full arms and full out, okay? And now, so you can do it this way. So my modified, I was going to slow it down, but if you really need to modify even more, depending on where you're at in your journey with cancer and fighting, you can stay here into this really modified plank, okay? And you can just move one knee up at a time without trying to twist those hips too much, okay? I'm going to try to do it a little bit further up, just because I really Kind of pushing myself a little bit, but still modifying. So we're just going to do one step at a time. Now this really works our abs, okay? You can probably feel it crunching. And if it gets to be too much, we can take a break, like right here. Go back down in the child's pose and breathe it out. Relax those shoulders. Get some air in those abs that we're working. You can definitely feel that core working. And we'll come up and try a few more. Okay, get up. Just do it slow. True mountain climber is faster than this. And it's okay, keep breathing. Okay, now we're going to do the move that I cannot for the life of me remember. I've done these for a very long time in the fitness world. Burpees! They're called burpees. Oh my gosh, okay. But these are going to be really slow, modified burpees. But they're a good move too because a true burpee, your hands down, your feet bounce back, you bounce back up, and then you're jumping, lifting off the ground. It's not going to happen here today, not like that, okay? So, basically, we're going to go down into a plank in a crouch position. We'll move one leg back out each, kind of wide stance, bring them back up, and stand, okay? So, like this. So we're standing, crouching, one leg, see how I got my feet kind of further than hip distance apart? And bring your leg up, and stretch, okay? Now make sure you're breathing, abs in. So even with this modified one, you're still gonna feel your body working, okay? Bring that opposite knee in. And it's kind of an all-over body workout. Whew. Burpees, I'm just proud that I finally freaking remember the name. On my notes, I called it Things Step Out, Then In and Up, Modified. Sadly, that was even after I had coffee this morning. Let's do a couple more. You feel your heart rate going up, yeah? I know there's powerhouses out there that could do these the right way with the whole jumping process. Let's do two more. One more. All right. Shake that off, okay? Now, we're going to do a modified push-up, which you can do on your knees on the floor, but we're going to modify ours a little more with a chair. Push-ups are really hard for me because I have these weird elbows that bend all funky. I found that out when I was in high school, cheerleader gymnastics type of thing. So I always bend them out a little bit. If you want to do like a tricep, this one you keep your elbows close to your sides when you're doing a push-up, but I struggle with that because my elbows bend weird. So we're going to do kind of a modified push-up on the chair, and we're going to try to do that tricep bend. And I'm only going down like an inch and a half, maybe 2, because that's all my body can do right now, okay? But look at my line. I got my back and my spine lined up. My hips are not rocking. I'm breathing. Having my abs in. You can't tell with my full shirt, but that's okay. Whew. Let's do one more. Okay, good. Now, we're also going to turn your chair around. We're going to do leg lifts. And I call this a modified leg lift only because we're using the chair for balance, and that is a modification. And there's nothing wrong with that because you're still getting the full workout. So, booty back, okay? Don't want to arch your spine too much, so try to make it as even as you can, but we're just going to lift. So here we're working our glutes and our butt and our hamstrings a little bit here. So see, even with modifications, going slow, just doing less, but we're still, oopsie, I twisted myself too much there. Still working hard with diam. Oops, catch myself twisting. Okay, whew, shake those out. I feel that. I feel that. Okay, and let's see. Let's do, we're going to lay on the floor again. 2 more moves maybe if I can get them in here. So, we're going to do a tricep move. I consider it a modified move because you're not using weights, but it's actually maybe a little trickier and harder. But it's like, we're going to lay on our side. Okay, legs out. You have the shoulder right underneath. Am I doing this right? Hang on. I may not be able to do this one because I may forget how to do it. Yeah, we got it. I got it. So we're going to work the tricep. So we're going to lift with this arm because that's totally lifting up with our tricep. Okay. And it's a very subtle move. And you're just using your own body weight as resistance. That's why I consider it more of a modified move than some of our other tricep moves with the weights. I think we'll do 2 more. So it's very subtle and awkward. So, line it up on the other side. And so, because all we're doing was just straightening, just a slight little bit. Doesn't seem like much, but we are working that tricep. Okay, ready? Excuse me. Two more. Very modified because you're getting a lot of support from your elbow. Okay, so let's do one more. We're going to do a plank thing, and we're going to do a step out. Now we can do this, you know, the real step is like this, and you're doing this, okay? But we're totally going to modify it. We're going to be on our elbows, okay? And you're not going to make your step go out as far as you were. So it's a very slight movement, which modifies it, but you're still working that core. Make sure your head and neck are aligned. Shoulders aren't shrugging. Breathing, abs in. One more. And there we go. And pull it back, child's pose. Rest that head all the way down to the floor. Come on out, lay flat on your belly. You gotta stretch that core out. Arms out in front of you, okay? Which is hard. Not just because you're reconstruction, whatever. Lift up. And down. Lift up. Now when you come down, turn your head and put your ear on the floor so you're stretching that neck out. Oh, feels so good. And up. Now down in the middle. And up. Now opposite ear. Down. And up. And cat-cow pose. So you're arching up. And out. do one more. Neutral spine here. Just kind of catching your breath, okay? Now we're going to push back. Stretching out those calves and those hamstrings. Those glutes and those quads, getting it all stretched out. Walk your feet in. And there we go. One modified workout that went way over our 15-minute time. So I'll make trouble posting this on YouTube, but we'll get it up there somehow. So talk to your doctor. Listen to your body. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. You are stronger. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you tomorrow.